our new project on the VPC. We have already done one, but here in this project, we're going to do real quick about the VPC traffic flow, security, route table, security group, and ACLs. Okay, we're also going to create a diagram. Well, my name is Moise Nokurdone, and in this quick project, we are going to do everything from scratch real quick. Okay, now we're going to create a VPC real quick, and to do everything real quick, we're going to focus more on the security aspects of this. Okay, we have already explained all this, guys. I'm just doing real quick to just do the security aspects about all this. Okay, now my security group is created. Now I'm going to create my subnet. Remember, guys, the subnet is the neighborhood in our VPC, the VPC that is considered, sorry, as the city in the region. Okay. Okay, we're having a smaller range of IPs. Now we're going to enable it so our resources will be available live on the public space. Okay, and now we are going to create our internet gateway. My IG and attach it to my VPC. Okay, now remember, guys, now it means that there is a connection between the internet and the VPC. Okay, now the resources need to get away and to know how to get there. They know somehow the researchers know that there is a way to get on the internet, but they don't know how to get there. Okay, that's when you're going to use the route table. Okay, so guys, the route table is going to act like the GPS of your resources. Okay, so when we refresh, you can see that there's a VPC, a route table that is created through our VPC. Okay, not through our subnet. Okay, it's a default one. There's also a default one that is all already created. And remember, guys, there is always a default one in everything here because it's easy for when you just created an AWS account to get things started real quick, like launching an AC2. Okay, now we are going to create now just to take a look real quick about what is going on here. About first of all the default one. Okay, so you can see here we have 00000. Okay, this one, it means that it directs all the traffic defaults to the default internet gateway. Okay, and it means all the public IPs that are available. Okay, and this one too, it means that it help and manage the internal traffic within the VPC. Okay, is the internal IP of space allocated to your default VPC. This means that, guys, this rule applies to all traffic that is bound for your resource within the VPC. Okay, the target is being local. Okay, means that it should be routed to the correct resource inside the VPC. It's like the road. Okay, and now if we check about, for example, this one. Okay, this one, you see that it has one destination. Okay, um, it's one that came like when we refresh this route table. Okay, and this it seems that it's all going, our resources is going to go into this local path. Okay, all the traffic, any traffic that comes out this is going to the local path, on this local path. Okay, now what we're going to do is to add a new route. I'm going to edit this one first. Add a new route that is going to get through our internet gateway. Okay, and now we are going to associate it to my public subnet. Okay, so this means I want to make sure that every resources that in my public subnet are using the IP, or no, the road that I gave them, okay, to navigate the internet. Now, the criteria of a public subnet, it means that it has route to the internet gateway, okay? Now, let's talk about the security aspects. So remember, guys, about what we said, it's The VPC is the city in the region, and the subnet is the neighborhood of our VPCs, and the security guard is like the security group is like a security guard at interest for each building. The building will be the resources, okay? In that neighborhood that we are actually in, which is the subnet, okay? To check everything that comes in and comes out. My SG for my subnet. Okay, and select our VPC. And now, guys, you can see here that we have some outbound rules, inbound rules, protocols. Okay, protocols. It means that within the VPC is our city, the resources, and the resources can be like the buildings. The protocols is the vehicles, buses, taxis, or trucks that deliver the data in different ways. Okay, and protocols are special rules that helps data to move across the internet, designed to send data on a specific task. Okay, so it's specifically for a specific one task. Okay, so you have a lot of examples like HTTP, hyper transfer protocols for sending web pages on the internet, SMTP, simple mail transfer protocol for sending emails across the internet, FTP, file transfer protocol for transporting large loads or files between computers, and voila, you have a lot of examples. Okay, so you see, for example, here you have SSH, Secure Share Protocol. Okay, is used for securing access and managing virtual server like EC2 instances. Okay, well, and you also have ports. Ports, okay, for HTTP, for example, is 80. Okay, for SMTP is 25. Okay, ports is like a digit entry and exit door for application or service on the server. Okay, for SSH is gonna be 22. Okay, now we are going to allow all traffic. So you can see, for example, here for SSH is 22. Okay, for HTTP is 80. See, for SMTP is 25. See, anyway, back on the business, all traffic and anywhere. Anywhere is the same. Okay, we are going to add our security group. Okay, now we are going to check about network ACLs. Okay, network ACLs, guys, it's like the traffic cops. Okay, you can see the traffic cops at the entry and exit points of your subnet for checking every data. Okay, so these ones, let's refresh real quick. They act like firewalls. Okay, of your subnet inside the VPC. They control inbound and outbound roles traffic at a subnet level. Each rule allows or denies traffic in the IP protocols and ports. Well, if you can see here, there's already one that have been created when we create our subnet. So basically, we don't really need like to create one because this one has everything that we need. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is just to doing it for the example. Okay. So if we check like on this one, you can see that it has 100 all traffic, and this one, okay. This one means, for example, the 100, it means that you have a rule for adding new rules. Okay, and you can add new rules below 100 or on 100 without having to delete something. Okay, and this here, it's for fallback instance. Okay, it's a fallback instance. No, not fallback instance. It's the default rule in every ACLs. It acts like a catch-all fallback, and it's like if there is no rule that is applies or matches, then AWS apply this one. Okay, I'm showing an example when we're creating an ACL. My ACL, I'm going to select my VPC and created this one. And once I have created this one and click it, you can see that in my inbound rule I have the fallback instance because I didn't add a rule about it. So what we're gonna do is just we're going to add a new rule, 100 all traffic. Okay, so 100 all traffic means that we allows all traffic into our subnet. Okay, and we are going to do the same for the outbound rule. Outbound rule is all traffic trying to get out of our subnet. Okay, I need to improve my English, guys. Okay, well, now what we need to do is to associating them. Okay, associating it to my subnet. Okay, now things are great. Now what we're gonna do is just creating the diagram here. Okay, to see things in the overview about what we just did here and understand it in a big way. Okay, in the bigger picture. Okay, so AWS. Okay, this one we will call it our region. add my VPC. Okay. Now I have added my VPC. I need to add my public subnet. In my public subnet, I'm going to add my security group. And in this security group, I'm going to add where I'm going to host my app, for example. Okay, and now I'm just gonna draw the line to be seen well. Have a beautiful view. Come on, bro. Oh. What is this doing to me right now, guys? Okay. Oh, anyway. What I have to add again? My user or clients. Internet gateway. Okay. Our root table. And my network ACL. Okay. Okay, I think I add everything here, guys. Now, what I'm gonna do is this one here. I will take time to explain everything here, guys. Okay, one that's going here. I'm trying to make things straight, but this one here, I need to be careful with your lines. Give it some space. Okay. This one here, and give it some back. Okay. Now, what did we just do here? Okay. So, let's say you host an app on your EC2 that is public to the world, a user or a client. Clients. A user or a client, okay, is going to type the URL of your website in the browser. I hit enter. Okay, the request in the form of data packets is sent to the user browser through the internet gateway, okay, associated to the VPC. Okay, the internet gateway forwards the user request to your virtual private cloud and is going to your VPC that has a route for your public subnet. Okay, which is which directs your traffic to your EC2 where your app is hosting. Okay, and the request has to pass through the network ACL and that is associated to your subnet, to your public subnet. Okay, and the requester is going to enter your public subnet to travel until to get to your EC2 instance. Okay, and there will be a security group. Okay, the request reaches the security group, attaches to your EC2, and the request after they reaches the EC2 is going to prepare to give you an answer. Okay, and the data is going to be sent back to the user. That's what we just did, guys. Hope you like it. I hope to improve myself more because I am learning to AWS. I'm trying to get better. I hope to have some feedback and get better. Thank you, guys, and I hope I said everything. We saw about everything here. We checked here. Everything is great, guys. Everything is great. Okay, so we went through some security concepts, trying to get better and understanding. We will take time to see all this stuff that is going here and understanding it. Okay, now great. Is there anything else? My root table. Yeah, I guess I also need to improve my English. Yeah.